Hey guys, we're going to be working on my wife's grandmother's van. It started making a loud ticking sound and stabbed two holes in her oil pan, so we're going to tear it down and figure out what's going on and hopefully fix it. But before we get started, be sure to smash the like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Thanks guys. Well, we got a sight window here. We got another sight window over here. So it ain't looking good for Gigi's little van. Oh, crap, that felt great. Hit me right in the eye. Lord have mercy, I'm getting wounded. Well, I guess I'll get this oil pan down. But it already started out bad. I tried and tried and tried not to break these bolts off. Heated them and everything, and they just twisted right off. So, if I do manage to somehow work some kind of miracle in here, I'll have to pull this manifold off and drill these studs out. Here we go. We're gonna try it. We're gonna break nothing else off. Oh, man, these bolts are rusty. I think GT's gonna be as lucky as my little 302 was. I really wish it was the other way around. GG thinks a lot of it's so van. Everybody does. I've seen all the grandkids grow up. Multiple trips back and forth to Nashville. Back and forth to the zoo. So true. This old van's been everywhere. The lifter started chattering in it real bad about a month or so ago. And what it was, they had run it low of oil real hard all the way to Nashville. And they went to the zoo, and then they had to sit in traffic because of that tanker that had turned over close to Nashville. That gas tanker had turned over and had the traffic backed up for hours. So they were sitting in traffic. It's an old van. I don't know how hot the engine oil was. Running low of oil. Well, it collapsed the lifters. They got it home. The next morning, the lifters was collapsed. Man, I'm going to take the starter off. I didn't think about that. Ah, it's always something. Ugh. There it is now. Alright, where was we? Right up in here somewhere. Also need a big pry bar. But I care nothing about getting out more of this again, so we're going to use what we got. Alright. Let's fix and baby my big reveal. Oh, let's see. I can't hurt the oil pan, it's already got two holes in it. Alright, now what's got you? That does cover. Imagine that. Oh, how do you come out of there? Ready? I'm sure you got a bolt in there head where I can't get to you. Let's see. Oh, Gina, come on. Where'd my wobble go? Those are the best little wobbles. Dripping oil on me. Don't cost you. there. This is kind of stupid. Ow! It hurt. What in the world? Alright, people, how's this come out? There we go. Now then, let's see what we got hiding in here. Oh, don't tell me I got to take the oil filter off. I don't want to. Oh my God, this thing is sludged up. I thought she got the oil change in this thing all the time. Oh my gosh, she's been getting ripped off. Gigi, I hate to tell you this, but your buddy Butch has been ripping you off. My God. What has they been putting in this? Oh my God. Well, she's been taking this thing to a mechanic in town for a long time. And I've been wanting to say something to her because of the things I've been seeing him do is kind of shady. It's done. I don't even have to look for a rod hanging outside. It's just done. Y'all wait till y'all see this. This is it. This is infuriating. Oh. Let me get y'all. Look at this. That is just sludge. Build up, oil build up. So much for this guy changing oil like he's supposed to. Let me get this out in the daylight where y'all can see what's in the oil pan. Oh my God. Might find something draining in. Well, that don't look good at all. Well, right there looks like that's part of the block. GG, I hate to say this, but I think your van's just done. It's done. Never in my life. I mean, I've never seen nothing like this. That's a rod, ain't it? Well, does it have a rib on the other side? That's a rod. Look at this. Oh my God. No wonder the lifters was down. I mean, heck, it couldn't put no oil up to the top end. GG, I'm sorry, but your van's done. I'll get the windows tray down where we can see what's going on. Well, guys, that's the connecting rod, and I can't figure out for the life of me why it broke. Well, this spins so smooth. Look at that. The bearing feels perfectly fine. So why did it break the rod? I'm starting to think maybe, what if maybe it had a sleeping head gasket in it, hydrolocked, and broke that rod. I don't know. She never said anything about it losing any water. But that thing is spinning so smooth, it ain't nothing to do with bearings. It broke it for some other reason. I can't tell if the block's hurt or not. Man, I hate to tear it down and just put one. I don't know if the cylinder's hurt or the cam. It beat the bottom of the cylinder walls up on this front cylinder right here. So that would have to be deburred at least. And I'm sure it probably scratched the pistons up because where she ran it with it beating it up. But I mean, the piston up there, it even looks fine. I can see it up there. I need to get a light down here, but let me know in the comments what y'all think happened. I think it's possible hydrolock and it broke this rod. I know 3.8s are known for head gaskets, so maybe that's what it was. That's crazy, man. But still, I mean, the oil in this thing looked terrible. Just terrible. Windows tray has got major damage. It's all bent up everywhere. So I'm either gonna have to find another motor or see if I can band-aid this one up. Anybody got 3.8? Let me know. Alright, I'm getting ready to pull these lifters out. I'm gonna clean them up. I'm gonna clean this right here off the best I can. But right now, I'm trying to clean the burrs out of the bottoms of these cylinders. Well, done dropped my light. It's dark outside. I had to watch my little boy today. I didn't have to. I wanted to. Well, come on, Gina. Stupid light. Okay. So, about fell off my tire I'm standing on. A little WD-40. I'm just trying to hone up and down in this real quick, like. Where it nicked the bottom of the cylinder. Nicked the bottom of the cylinder, and when it did, it's put a little line, like a little scored place in the two of the pistons, which ain't nothing. I can take a little piece of sandpaper and sand that off, no problem. And I want to make sure there ain't no raised areas in the bottoms of these cylinders that can cause future problems. I'll leave that right there. I believe that might do it right there. It won't take much. Nah, somebody's run off and got my rags. Oh, don't know where my rags went, y'all. Got an old dirty one off the ground. If I cared anything at all about doing this right here the right way, the proper way, it wouldn't succeed, you know, it would fly all to pieces. Something like this right here that you don't care nothing about, I mean, it's done paid its dues. It'll run like a scalded dog. Oh, I got the sniffles. My allergies are bad. Alright, guys. This is the carnage right here. So, come to the conclusion that her little van hydrolocked. It broke this rod. So, no big deal. I got a replacement rod. Oh, off of eBay. From B&P Reconditioned Connecting Rods. Standard size. Wasn't no big deal to put it on the other piston. Let's see, where is that bent valve? Yep, here was her bent valve. It's bent pretty good. It only bent this one, it didn't bend the other one. So I kind of jumped ahead. I was trying to record last night and I didn't realize that it had went dead and quit recording. So here's what I done. This is what I got done. So I deburred the bombs and cylinders. I run a hone in this one to make sure it was, oh man, allergies are bad. Run a hone up and down, made sure it was good. Cleaned up my pistons. And of course I put that new rod on that one. Checked my bearings, cleaned them up. Put me a little bit of assembly lube on it. And I put it back just like it was before. I surfaced the bottoms of these heads just slightly surfaced them. It took forever because the sandpaper kept trying to roll up on the edges, but I finally got it done. And I got new gaskets, and it came with new torque to yield head bolts. So I cleaned this up the best I could. There was no way I was gonna get 100%. I pulled all the lifters out and marked which hole they come out of, kept up with it, cleaned each one. I cleaned this retainer that keeps the lifters in line. And I put my head back on, y'all. And I'm fixing to clean that other side up and get it on. But you're talking about hard to torque these down in this van. The short bolts are 18 foot-pounds. The long bolts are 33 foot-pounds. And then you gotta go an additional 180 degrees. And it's hard to do in this little area right here. So all I gotta do now is lap that other valve in. And that other head will be ready to lightly surface it. I surfaced that other one, but I haven't surfaced this one yet. So I'm gonna lap this valve in, and then we'll be good to go. The way I do this is, I've got my valve grinding compound on here, as you can see. This is the new valve. I close it, and then what I do, I put a little oil on my valve, and then my guide. What I do is I chuck my drill up on here, and then I'll just work it. I pull back on it, and then I release. I pull back on it, and I release. And 99% of the time, that works, y'all. So I'll get this done. I'll get this slapped in, get this back together, and get it surfaced, and we'll get it on. But I'll straighten the windage tray. And let's see if I can show y'all where I had to weld the... Oh, if I can get under here. It made a hole in the pickup tube. I didn't even know that until I got ready to put it back on. Let's see what's up. That's assembly lube off something that's stripped. But you see that right there? That was a hole. Well, it was a crack. It kind of pushed it in just a tad little bit and cracked it. And so I welded it up all the way around just to be safe. It is deformed just a little bit, pushed in. But I mean, it ain't pushed in no more than it's bent here and deformed this way, and this is bent here and deformed that way, and that's factory, so it's no more there than it is anywhere else, so it should be fine. But you can see right here, that's a hole that got stabbed in it from a rod, and all this up here got bent. So I straightened all this out the best I could, and I turned the motor over to make sure there was no rod or no counterweight on the crank touching anything. So it should be good. Everything's torqued down and it's ready for an oil pan. Alright, progress report. Got the intake cleaned up, got it back on. Oil pan's on. Working on putting the water pump on right now. Keep at it. Alright, Gigi, here we go. This will be your first try, no belt. You got your glasses on. Are you scared?
I want to make it more dramatic, you know?
You want to make it more dramatic?
If I start running away, it's going to make it really good.
Hey, check for fuel leaks. I don't see none spraying out nowhere.
I don't smell nothing.
Oh, it hit. Alright, we've been messing with it for a minute. See if it'll crank back. It actually don't sound too bad. You know, it's pretty quiet considering. Burn all that oil and stuff off of it.
Bring all that junk over.
I don't hear nothing clattering or nothing. I said I ain't got the belts hooked up yet. Gotta put this pulley back on. Alright guys, we are driving in Gigi's van. I spent a good probably hour last night making sure that I had burped all the air out of the system, and I'm still not 100% positive that I got all the air out. It's showing it's running at about 160 right now, but you know, that could be a false reading. That could be air. That could be the temperature of the air in the intake causing it to read that. I've seen it happen before. 3.8's don't give you a way to bleed the air out of the system, so it's kind of scary. So what I done was I just parked it on a hill and I got it at the temperature, and I just left the radiator cap off all night. And this morning the water level was down, so I put about, might have been 2 quarts of water in it. And I've been driving around for about an hour now and no hiccups, so it's doing pretty good. It's back to life, guys. As you can see, the temperatures, I'm gonna say that's probably around 160. I've been running the air conditioner the whole time. Been running it pretty hard, and it's been doing good. So, happy ending to this little journey on Gigi's van. Thanks guys for watching, and be sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please do so. Thank you.